As I fill out the form to apply for my Métis card, I realize something is still missing. A connection to my family I haven't yet made. The real acceptance I'm looking for. So I head to Green Lake, Saskatchewan to find my cousin, Rose Richardson. Our fathers are brothers. Rose understands our family and has been part of both the political and cultural Métis scene. And with her guidance,
Hello.
I'm hoping to figure out where my journey will end.
How are you this morning? Really good. Oh, it's good to see you.
Rose's coffee shop, Keewatin Junction. No one who passes by can resist stopping to grab a piece of the best bannock around.
At one point in time, when I was a kid, we hid our bannock. If non-native people came over, we hid our bannock because bannock was a sign of poverty. Bannock was a sign of being native. So we hid the bannock. And I guess we progressed a long ways because now we sell the bannock. Eventually we may charge to even look at the bannock. When I was really young, when my father left us, I always figured that my father left because I looked too Indian and that everybody else was sort of fair in my family. And he didn't leave till after I was born and when I was a little kid. So I felt, oh yeah, he left because I looked Indian. And I never told my mom that. I sort of felt she knew it, you know, and that's how children grow up. So I sort of blamed myself.
I think I thought when my dad left that I didn't have the right to be Métis anymore. That something in that had been taken away, and that maybe it'd be easier if I just went to university and sort of forgot about all of that. And so I feel like I'm spending a lot of time just trying to get a lot of that back. And part of that process has been reconnecting with my dad's family, and especially reconnecting with you.
Like the fiddlers and the dealerons were proud people, strong, outspoken, and I see that in you, and it's good, you know. Only you'll be much better, because as we go along from one generation to another, we become stronger.
Just being and feeling proud. When did you know that you'd made it, that you were comfortable again?
I would say that was after I was 21, when I knew that, when I went through my last feeling of really major rejection, and I decided, okay, I'm going to make the best of it. I would suppose everybody has a mission in life, and you just strive for it, and you try and do the best you can, you try and be the best you can, you try and impact positively every day on the very people you meet. So if I want people to have a good impression about Métis, then I have to do my best to show the positiveness of our culture, about being Métis. And then we become positive role models. And then we can allow other people, another generation, to be more proud of who they are. And I don't believe that being Métis is necessarily dressing a certain way. I believe that being proud of who you are comes from within.
I guess part of this journey is for me about whether or not you can reclaim your identity if you have walked away from it, or even just not had it there. And I guess, can I do that? Is that something that's open to me?
You can reclaim your identity anytime you want. Some people never do, and some people like you want to claim it. Some people never go beyond the stereotypes that they hear and try to hide it, and I think, how sad. I know for a long time some of my ancestors kept telling me, you're French, you know. I mean, I lost more of the French language than anything else. But I was not French. I didn't even feel French. You know, I just spoke the language. And it's sad because some people go through their whole life. Can you imagine going through your whole life trying to prove you're somebody that you really aren't? I mean, there's too many important things in life to waste your time trying to prove anything to anybody. And if you become proud of who you are, you can move forward and you can move on with pride.
I think this journey, it's hard to do in front of the camera, but something that I want other people to know, that it is a possibility to gain that part of yourself back again. But it's just good to know that I have people like you that I can turn to. So I just wanted to thank you.
Thank you, Merelda. I love you. I love you too, Rose.
See you guys.
Okay. Have a good trip.
A map is not meant to hold all of the answers. It only suggests where to look. Back home, working on my master's thesis, I fill in the missing pieces of my map. I have the stories, the words in my head, the memories in my blood that I ignored. In Batoche, the bank that held the rifle pits during the 1885 resistance is sliding into the river. Change is inevitable. And so, this map will never be finished. It is only a place to begin. My name is Merelda Fiddler. I am Métis.